Welcome to my studio. I'm Sally Lyndley, and this is Shop with Sally. So today, this episode, we will talk about the shopping basics for your wardrobe for clothing for pseudo prep vibes. So breaking down this look, to me, the essential part of this look is really a really great schoolboy blazer, and then a couple of fabulous button-down shirts in different fabrics and different colors, some great trousers, and just super classic cigarette style, slightly short cropped trousers, and and then if you're a couple dresses, a couple more feminine dresses for those days you may feel a little bit girly. I also love sweaters and cardigans. Like, to me, the sweaters and cardigans with the trouser, with the schoolboy blazer thrown over it, is like the chicest, cutest look. Those are the basics here. And when you're looking for the schoolboy blazer or the blazers for this is a little bit more of a navy moment. I haven't included a lot of black in this shopping link experience because these girls are happy. These are, and not to mean that if you wear black, hello, I wear a lot of black, it doesn't mean that you're not happy. But these women tend to wear more beautiful pastels. I mean, except for Audrey Hepburn, obviously, she wore tons of black. So yeah, there's an exception, and so did Coco Chanel. But as far as CZ Guest and kind of all the women who were the Ivy League, Harvard girls of, like, let's say the 50s, and even from the turn of the centuries into the 50s and 60s, which is really what I'm looking at as for these prep women as inspiration. It was a lot of pastels, it was a lot of colors, it was a lot of those kind of men's shirting colors, which I think is cool to dress totally like that. And then also, the kind of, this was the beginning of American sportswear in the sense of clothes that you would wear for polo matches and lacrosse and things like that. So I think it's kind of fun to bring in, like, super great Brooks Brothers casual dressing, but like the men's or boys section, or the Ralph Lauren polo Ralph Lauren boys section, and incorporate those things into your wardrobe. I love just a fabulous button down and a beautiful pastel color with a big chunky, white sweater on top, even cotton knit cable sweater, and a fantastic cigarette pant, like in a khaki or a white or a pastel or a solid color. Looks super awesome. And, and that's kind of your typical CZ Guest vibe. And looking at the pictures of the guys from Harvard and the 40s. I mean, I love the kind of vibe of, like, the rolled up cuff trouser. I love, and I've included a couple skirts because, doing those kind of 50s, almost new look, which is like 30s, 40s style skirts can look amazing with a sweater or a cardigan as well. This really comes, when you add flair to these outfits, it really comes down to colors and color matching or color blocking, and it comes down to fun prints. This is a girl who's not scared to rock out a poppy print, a great floral, a great graphic print. I mean, Lily Pulitzer, who kind of was one of those hardcore print women from Florida, her whole thing was prints. Same with a girl like Tory Burch. To me, Tory Burch is like the modern preppy woman, because that's her lifestyle. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that it's interesting to play with color here. It's about fun, casual fabrics, but in very chic, well-fitting silhouettes. The schoolboy blazers should be on the shorter, skinnier side. If you do something, it should feel oversized, almost like a cardigan oversized. And I've included a great Moschino knit blazer here that's double-breasted for you to see. I love navies and lighter colors. I love solid, light primary colors for this and secondary colors as far as the blazer is concerned. For the shirts, really looking at, like, great pastels and great kind of like Oxfords. Polo and Ralph Lauren do incredible colors. Brooks Brothers does pretty good versions. I love their linen button-down shirts, whether you get the men's fit or the women's fit. Or the little boys fit is fantastic too. I love, for sweaters and cardigans, obviously, I love Elder Statesman. I've included one of his things here. Found some great cardigan options on every price level. And this is also, this girl can also really do that sailor look. The sailor stripes, that classic French sailor vibe is definitely a preppy moment. So, think about those kind of great cotton, and I found those at all sorts of price points here too. Those are great things to kind of infuse really comfortable shirts. I mean, this is about being comfortable and chic, and that's why I'm obsessed with preppy. So, in the trouser, you want to find a nice fit. You can go boyfriend, but it tends to look sloppy. This is really about a beautiful cigarette fit for your pant. So finding a designer at your price level who really cuts nice on the waist, not too high, not too low, a nice thin leg that stops right above the ankle as far as the trouser length goes. And if you get them longer, you can just do a really cute roll up. This is a great moment where you can take those trousers that you get for this kind of look to the tailor and have them do a tailored cuff around the bottom. It looks fantastic. And, because I love having that cigarette pant length because then your ankle comes out and it always makes the leg look super skinny. Just make sure it doesn't go too short into capri length because there's a fine line between capri length and ankle length where it can tend to make your leg look stubbier rather than a long skinny ankle. And then the skirt's like keeping it a little bit to the A-line, a little bit to the kind of 1950s shape where it really kind of comes out from the waist. I think those are the best options as far as if you're more comfortable in a skirt rather than a trouser. And then this is also a girl who can really rock some dark denim. I think a couple of dark denim options I included here in a classic cigarette pant or classic cigarette shape are really good to add in. Look great with a boy blazer, look great with a cardigan, looks great with a sweater. Keeping it on like the casual minimal side and the chic easy side, like what you would wear on the weekend. And I think that's what's cool about this whole genre is it's really about kind of the off-duty look for a very, sophisticated woman. So have fun shopping the links, and the next step will be the accessories for the preppy pseudo preppy vibe.